going to have is this, guys, okay? We're going to have find the turning points of the function, this function here, determine their nature. 2 steps, okay? Step 1, do I dx equals 0. Okay, find x. Step 2, once you find x, find the y values. Alright, then step 3 is get the second derivative. And if the second derivative is bigger than 0, it's a what, guys? Min. And if the second derivative is smaller than 0? Max. Okay, learned off by heart, not in your tables. Don't remember, you can't do the question. Okay, that's just the way they work. Now, what we're going to do next, guys, we're going to get this function. Dylan, differentiate it for the first part, please. How do you differentiate it?
3x squared.
Yeah.
Minus 12x.
Minus 12x, okay. Now, that is going to equal, Sam, going to equal 0. Any idea how to do that? How to solve it? Yeah, factorize it. And how do you factorize it? What can you take out of Bowden? Any number? 3x. Yeah. 4 equals 0. Okay, Dennis, finish it off. 3x equals 0, because there's 2 numbers. Does the outside bracket 3x equals 0 or x minus 4 equals 0? Dan? X equals 0 and x equals 4. Because 0 divided by 3 is still x equals 0. Now guys, you're going to go to your calculator. You're going to enter in this equation as x cubed. X cubed minus 6x squared. Yes.
Do you not have to differentiate to us?
I have not there yet. I will though. Okay. I need 0 and 4. So start at 0, end at 4, go up in 1, and look what happens. 0, 0 is my one of the points. And what's the other point then? Anybody? 4 minus. Now, which one is the lower point on the graph? If you had to draw it out, which one's lower? So that automatically has to be your min, this one. Now we have to prove it though. Okay. Now, Sean, you're referring to my second derivative, right?
Yeah.
Now you only need the first derivative to find the point. You only need the second derivative to determine if the point is a maximum or a minimum. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Differentiate what's in the red box, Sean. What you get?
You get 6x minus 12.
6x minus 12. Now, what do we need to replace x with? We have to do it twice. What are the 2 numbers we use?
4.
The first one is 4. And that will give me 24 minus 12, which is 12.
And the other one is 0.
Just 1 second. 12 is greater than 0.
Yeah.
Hence, it's a minimum. Minimum is bigger than 0. The other one is, what did you say it was?
0.
6 times 0 minus 12?
6 minus 12.
No, 0 minus 12. 6 times 0 is 0.
Yeah, sorry. Which is just minus 12.
Which is smaller than 0, which makes it a max. There you go. Min and max. Is that alright? Moving on. This one here, guys, you're actually going to find this really easy. It has to be a minimum point. Do you know why, Sean? It's a minimum point because it's on its way down and then it goes back up again.
Yeah.
Now, if you weren't to remember that, what's the first derivative, Paddy? First derivative?
2x minus 2.
Okay. What's the second derivative, Paddy?
2.
Oh, sorry. I'm wrong with the language there. First derivative is 2x minus 2. Second derivative is 2. 2 is bigger than?
0.
Hence it's a min. So you know straight away it's a min, Sean, okay? Now it's asking you for the x value, the x coordinate. So remember we solved the first derivative equal to 0. Bring 2 out the other side. 2x equals 2. X equals 2 over 2, which is 1. X equals 1, and you're done. Is that alright?
Yeah.
Any questions, anybody? I'll pause it here. 16 is a number line, and on this number line, H is the one that's the min, and K is the one that's the max. I know this from the diagram. Also, H is to the left of K. What does that mean? H is a smaller number than K. Do what you always do. Differentiate and find the derivative equal to 0. So what happens when you differentiate this, David?
36.
36, yeah.
Minus 6x.
Yeah.
Minus 6x.
And that will equal
0.
0. And you know what to do next?
Yeah.
Divide by 6.
6 minus x. Minus x squared equals 0.
And then, there's something wrong with this. It's not the usual quadratic equation we do.
Yes, it's back.
So, any idea how to fix it?
Minus
Minus x squared minus 1x.
plus 6.
Still something wrong with it. You want a plus at the start. And then, once you do that, what's the reference number?
6.
Not 6.
Minus 6.
Two numbers that will multiply to give you minus 6, yet they'll add to give you plus 1. Minus 3 and plus 2. So what happens now?
X equals, or x plus 3 minus 2.
Oh, sorry, plus 3 minus 2, excuse me. Plus 3 minus 2, because you're looking for a plus 1 in the middle. So what is that then, David?
X plus 3, x minus 3.
And then after that?
X equals 3. And
X equals 2, and what's the other one?
minus 3.
X equals minus 3. Which one's which? Minus 3 has to be to the left of 2. Do you remember the number line, guys?
Yes.
The number line would be like minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0. See the way minus 3 has to be to the left of 2. That's how you know which one's which straight away. Okay, guys. I think that